Hey guys, it's Leanne. Welcome to my YouTube channel if you are new here. If you are not new, then welcome back. So today's look is just an eyeshadow look. The look is just a glitter look, but I know that some people, like some of my clients, have said that they really struggle to apply glitter because of problems such as like fallout, the glitter dropping, which that can happen. So today I've tried to explain some of the techniques that I do, which make it, for me anyway, a little bit easier. So yeah, if you'd like to see how to achieve this look, then please keep on watching. And also, before we go any further, can I just please ask everyone if you would subscribe, and any comments, leave them in the comment section down below. I always reply, and also I will leave my Instagram. So I'm going to be using the Jaclyn Hill Morphe Volume 2 palette today. I'm going to be taking the Zoeva 227 Look Soft Definer brush, and I'm going to be going in firstly with the shade Thick Skin, and I'm just going to be packing this shade onto the outer corner of the eye, and I'm going to be placing that shade above my own natural crease. So I'm picking up more product and I'm just stamping this product on, not rubbing or blending it yet. So I'm just going to blend these edges a little bit, just using circular motions and it going very soft. We've softened these edges now, so now what I'm going to do is go in with the Morphe M518 brush. I'm going to be taking the shade Comfort Zone, and that is just to blend this harsh line just here. So I'm just pressing that shade on top of the shade Thick Skin, just using very light circular motions and blending that up to the brow bone. So that just makes everything look a lot more smoother and blended, as you can see. So we've only used 2 shades up to now, but these shades really do blend very well together, are very pigmented, and they are quite easy to blend. The next brush I'm going to be taking is the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be picking up the shades My Man, which is a bright, very neon-y orange. It doesn't really show up like that on camera, but, and then Feeling Myself, which is a more tangerine orange. So I'm just going to be taking a mixture of those two, tapping off any excess, and then I'm just going to be pressing this colour just in the centre, and again I'm taking this colour just above my natural crease. So back in with the same 2 colours again, tapping off excess. I'm just simply pressing this on top. This part basically doesn't actually need blending because you've done all the blends on the outer edge. This part, when you just place the shadow flat, this part doesn't actually need blending. Now what I'm going to do, just to make sure that everything does tie together, I'm just going to go back in with the Morphe M518 brush, and I'm going to pick up the shade Comfort Zone again. Now Comfort Zone was this shade. Just blend over again, making sure that there is no harsh lines. Now one thing I did do to this outer corner, just to deepen it up a little bit, was I took the Zoeva 227 Look Soft Definer brush, and I picked up the first shade, which was Thick Skin. So that was this shade Thick Skin, and I just sweep a little bit on the outer corners, which will give that nice, see the way this is a nice wing shape. If you just drag the shadow out a little bit, that's what will achieve this look quite easily and effortlessly. So now we are ready to go in with our glue. I'm going to be taking the NYX glitter primer. So I use this as my glitter glue, and all I do is put a little bit onto a palette, just a little palette like this. Applying the glitter primer is a little bit like doing a cut crease. You want to place the glitter primer above your own natural crease, because when you open your eye, you still want to be able to see that glitter. When I'm looking straight on now, you can see that glitter, but that's only because I've placed the glitter primer above my own actual eye socket. That's always a good tip. Don't follow your own natural crease. Always make sure you go above it. So if you're any good at cut creases, it's just pretty similar to that basically. So I'm going to be going in now with the Morphe Jeffree Star JS11 brush. So this is just a flat brush, and all I'm going to be doing is taking a little bit of the glitter primer to just make sure that your brush is covered, and I'm just going to be starting on the inner corner whilst I look down, and I'm just going to be carving out where I'm going to actually place the glitter. Before I apply the glitter, I can see straight ahead that you'll be able to see the glitter when my eyes open, because you can see the outline of the glitter primer. So I hope that I've explained that clear. So yeah, basically when I'm looking forward, you can see that outline. So that's where the glitter's going to be. So you'll be able to see that when my eyes are actually open, which is what we want, because no one walks around with their eyes closed. I'm just taking a second layer now of the glitter primer because we don't want there to be any gaps. So if you leave any gaps, then the glitter won't stick in certain areas. We just want to make sure we've got an even coverage. I am going to be going in with the Morphe Jeffree Star JS10 brush, which is just a very small version of this brush that we just used. So I'm going to be taking for glitter the NYX Glitter Brilliance, which is the number 8, and it's in the shade Bronze. So I've tipped some of the glitter just into the lid that comes with the glitter. So I'm going to now be taking this brush and just packing this glitter on. So all I'm doing is lightly pressing this glitter on top. I'm not pushing it in hard, because if you push the glitter in hard and really pat over it, that will actually mattify the glitter and take away some of the sparkle of the glitter. So if you just press the glitter on very lightly, it actually is more effective than pressing over it. In case you're worried it won't stick, it will stick because you put a good layer on. But yeah, you don't need to keep pressing over the same areas. All you need to do is just make sure you've got enough glitter and you're going very, very light with this. Be doing the underneath, so the waterline, and then I'm going to be blending the waterline colour up into the glitter so it looks like it just blends, because right now you can see there's just a harsh line where the glitter just completely stops, whereas on this eye it's more blended. And also, can I just explain about the powder in case anyone doesn't know? I've already done my face makeup, so I've used RCMA Original No Colour Powder just to bake under the eye, because any glitter that falls, which it does, it's inevitable that glitter will fall. So any glitter that falls down won't be able to stick to the foundation because the powder catches all the glitter, and now I can just dust this powder off basically. So that's what I'm going to do now. For the waterline, I use the MAC Cosmetics pencil in the shade Costa Riche, the eye kohl pencil, which is just a brown. So I put it in the waterline, but I've also dragged it down just a little bit to where my lashes are. To set this eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the Zoeva 226 smudger brush, and I'm going to be going in with the shade Next, which is like a maroony colour. I'm just pressing this on top of that eyeliner. A little bit more product. So now that that's set, I'm going to be still using the same brush and just pressing the shade Next just onto the outer edges. But one tip to get the glitter to blend, because here there's still a harsh line, is to take just a fluffy brush, so something that you'd normally do eyeshadow with, and just dip the fluffy brush into the glitter primer and just stipple a light amount just over the edges where there is no glitter, where you've left there's no glitter. Just stipple a small amount onto the outer edges, and then just take a fluffy brush. So I've taken the Morphe Jeffree Star JS9 brush and just get any remaining glitter, just pick a little bit of glitter up and just dust it over. You've put the remainder of that primer. So by doing that, you'll get a lighter application of glitter rather than a flat brush to press on the glitter and pack on the glitter. By doing this little technique, you will actually just get more of a sprinkle of glitter than a full layer. So now I'm going to be going in with the Zoeva 224 Luxe Crease Brush. I'm still going to be using the same shade, which was the shade Next. And all I'm going to be doing is blending the bottom, the waterline, just up into the outer corner of the eyeshadow. And I'm actually pressing this colour on top of the glitter, which is a good tip to give the eyes some dimension. If you don't want the eyes to look flat and you want the eyes to look more rounded, any pigment or glitter you put, if you press a little bit of a darker colour eyeshadow, more so on the outer edges of the eye, then that will help to give dimension to the eyes. So now what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be going back in with the Morphe M433 brush, and I'm going to be taking the shade Thick Skin, which was the first shade. So Thick Skin was this shade, and I'm just going to be sweeping this on the edges of the eyeshadow. I'm just flicking this colour out. So I'm going to be going back in with another Morphe Jeffree Star brush, and this is the JS13 brush. It's just like a very small pencil / bullet brush. Going in with thick skin again, and I'm just going to use this to run this under the waterline, because what you do to the top, as in what colours you put on the top, you normally should put underneath, just so everything ties together. So now with the same brush, all I'm going to do is go in with the shade Next, which was this shade, and I'm just going to deepen this waterline up just by taking the shade Next. But that is pretty much the eyeshadow tutorial done. However, there was a few finishing touches. This is optional. I feel like this is optional. You don't have to do this. If it's physically impossible for you to do this, then don't do it. But I sometimes like to tightline the top of my eyes, so I'll take the pencil and I'll just look down and line the top of the eyes. Because that just opens the eyes so much more. It doesn't look that noticeable, but it does actually make a difference. And the pencil I've just used to tightline my eyes was the MAC Cosmetics Costa Riche that I used in the waterline. Now what I'm going to be doing is just coating the eyes with a bit of the Fenty Beauty Full Frontal Mascara before applying some lashes. The eyeshadow tutorial is pretty much done, so this is the finished and completed look on the eyes. Full glam, maybe even proms, but just you can obviously adjust it to different colours. As long as you've got the technique down, you can just adjust the colours accordingly. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I hope that everyone enjoyed and actually learned something new from this tutorial. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in the next tutorial. Bye!